Hello and welcome back. This is John playing Horizon and Fallout 4.
And we made it to Finch Farm. Nice. Let's turn this quest in, get them to join us, and then we'll have to fix up this place.
Mr. Finch,
Any luck finding my granddad's sword?
I've got it right here.
You do? Well, that's good. What happened with Jake?
He tried to do the right thing, but it was too late. And I couldn't save him.
I understand. Thank you for trying. Here, it's everything we agreed to. Keep the sword. Gotta move on. And it'll just remind us of it.
Alright, so now I've got them joined in, and they're a member of my conglomeration of settlements. I think there's some children around them up here. I can get some clothing and things off of them. What did you do, you silly dog? But before I do that, I've also got a level to earn. Yeah, so let's look at my level real quick. Sneak, harder to detect. And that would be nice too. Yes, it would. Let's go with this one. Just so I can be nicer to sneak. Yeah, let's reload. See if we get a sneak shot up on this guy. Wow. Is that me hitting him for like 2% damage? Yeah. Of course, I do this at like 2% health. Okay. Where is this guy? Lady, person, being of darkness. Got him. Children of Adam, huh? Did you get them all, Frank? You got them. You sent them to back to the happy hunting ground in the atomic sky. I hear more shooting going on.
The history of the children of Adam is tied closely to the history of Megaton, a town located by the ruins of old Washington, D.C. The founders of the religion were part
Hopefully
of the
rags will
refugees
convert
that
to
took
clothing,
shelter in a crater
cloth.
in the 23rd century. Worshipping the undetonated atom bomb that lay at its center. As the crater was settled, the Zealots aided in building the walls and clearing the wreckage to make way for the future town. The fledgling religion's only condition was that the holy bomb remain undisturbed. As it seemed to be a pile of harmless crap, the town acquiesced. The religion of the children of Adam is centered around the eponymous atom, and the idea that within every atomic mass in all of creation exists an entire universe. When that atomic mass is split, that universe divides and becomes two. As such, Adam is a creator deity, creating new worlds through the act of nuclear fission. As a result, the Great War is seen and cherished as a divine event that created uncountable new universes in one instant. It represents creation and unification in Adam's glow. The children worship Adam by worshiping radiation, his glow, emphasizing its ability to transform and create something better. Through it, they can achieve the aforementioned division, as the glow breaks them apart and they are reborn, releasing all of the worlds within them. The children have a loosely hierarchical structure, centered around spiritual leaders, called either confessors or mothers, depending on gender. They hold absolute authority and can issue commandments at will. Children of Adam are all sworn to follow them or suffer the consequences.
Okay, that was
People in California
long.
said the Death Claw was the most evil thing to rise out of the ashes following
there's
the
another
Great
one.
War. A ghost from the back when times that haunted the
That'll give me
wasteland.
more hide.
The size of 3 men, they said. Teeth as long as your arm. Claws as sharp as a ripper. A demon birthed in the fires of the apocalypse. I don't know about all that, but I do know that death claws were engineered before
I don't see
the
any more
Great
bodies,
War
do you?
using Jackson's
Anybody?
chameleons.
Alright.
Yes, you
Gonna
heard
go back
that
here
right.
and see if we can build it.
The fearsome death claw got its start as a silly-looking lizard. Today's wasteland reptiles are no joke, though.
Okay, so that was that. Let's see if we can scrap some things and get a little more cloth. One of the people at the Finch Farm is a merchant, so they've got shipments of leather, which is cheap, shipments of cloth, which is not so cheap. But they do have a scavenger outfit, which should turn into some cloth. So we'll do that, and I'll do trading, get all their caps out of them. And then we'll try to make that, we'll try to make that shipment of wood. That was not what I wanted. I wanted a shipment of leather. Whoa! Never mind. And we'll do some trading, get the caps out of them, and then I'll try to get that, that thing built. Message, incoming radio transmission. A large group of super mutants have been spotted going towards Hangman's Alley. And I don't care about Hangman's Alley. It's only operated by robots. So they can burn the place down as far as I'm concerned. It actually has no defenses. Just a lot of robots. I still haven't built that item yet. I've got to find a couple more pieces of cloth. So I built this instead of the Caravan Travel Hub, instead of the radio one, because the radio one doesn't require cloth and I had all the material for it. I do think it's a mistake not to have a power requirement for the travel radio, but I guess it could have been built with a hand crank. So we're going to use this, and I am going to go back to the base on the island, make 2 robots for this place and for the place over there, and then I'm going to come back here. Back at the island, and somebody's attacking. There's another one over there. I can hear it. Where is it? Where is it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Alright. Still in one piece.
Ah, it went to another room. Well, that happens. That usually means they're not the only ones there, but I'll run around and make sure the entire island is secure before I build my supply robots. And I thought I might regroup and redo some of my interesting skills and abilities and check in to see if I can build some cool stuff. Of course, I got my normal stuff. This is how you normally save with the Horizon using the portable memory device. I'm using something else, but if you can build this and then see that portable memory device, single use and reusable. So that's how you save throughout the game. Bands, deployable, reusable. So there we go. A mini turret. I have never used a mini turret and I don't know anything about it, so let's make one of these and use it. Wow, that's expensive, but it is reusable. There's also one called a Microtron. I suppose that's like a miniature little companion. Let's pop one of these out too. Sweet. I'm gonna eventually get to the point where I install and make ballistic weave. I just don't know how to make it yet. Right now I still need ballistic weaponry and these skills, which I haven't got yet. So we'll work on getting that so I can add some ballistic weave to my armor. I've done more missions, so let's read the completed tasks. Your scouting team was spotted and took fire. The team successfully retreated but acquired nothing from the mission except a learning experience. Okay. Let's see, nothing. Yeah, so your salvaging team was unable to acquire any good scrap in the nearby area. Well, that's unfortunate. That means there's not going to be anything in there. Read next report. Hunter was able to successfully hunt down game in the nearby area. All right, let's look and see what he got, or she got. Squirrel bits. Well, 7 squirrel bits. Not exactly what I would call a howling success, but okay. Writer failed to write a successful novel, and no profit was made. The reader could not relate to a fictional story about a hero who single-handedly saved the Commonwealth. Oh, okay. Next. Engineer attempted to spare, failed. Next. Was able to convert some spare scrap into something usable. Nice. Let's open and see what he got, or she got. Oh, 3 cargo bot single uses. Nice. And I think that might be it. Let's go on and deploy people on missions. I've got quite a few now, but scouting is only all I can do with this because that's the most I can get away with. And technicians on salvaging run. Let's see how many technicians I have. I've got 3, so yeah, let's do that. I already made some supply kits. Hunter hunting wild game. I've got 1 hunter, so let's do that. Harvest wild plants. That's a little different. So I need to make another supply kit for that. Engineers. Do I have 3 engineers yet? Yes. So let's do 3 engineers with this. Can I type this person on that? Okay. So apparently, what? Have I got the maximum number of people out on missions? I don't know. Technicians out, militia out, hunters, engineers. Maybe I don't have enough toolkits. Well, let me make some supply kits and toolkits, and I'll be right back. I can also now at this point send out craftsmen to do weapon and material parts. I have 2 craftsmen. I already sent 1. I'll send 1 to do weapons and the other 1 to do material for armor parts. So there, I've got everything assigned that I can assign. For some reason, I can't get this 3rd engineer out, but that's okay. Before leaving, I always like to check my mail, and I've got 2 new messages, which is really exciting. So let's check them. A new dog training manual, nice. And a locksmith manual, nicer. So let's get those out, and we'll learn training guide number 5, 4 of 10. Each rank your faithful canine becomes more powerful. So it makes my dog more and more awesomer, which is awesome. And then the locksmith number 2. Each rank will improve your knowledge of lockpicking. Great. Back here at the Finch Farm, hooking it up for some defenses and whatnot, and I get this message. So the son got kidnapped.
It's okay. You just need to tell me what happened.
They said they'd be back for the ransom in a few days. If I don't pay up, they'll kill him. But I don't have that kind of money.
Don't worry. I'll get him back.
Thank you. Thank you. I didn't know what I was going to do. Just bring him back safe, okay?
Okay, great, lovely. Well, back to defensive work. Sometime much, much later, I am done building on to Finch Farm. I basically built on a wall around 3 walls, 3 sides of it. Put a tower on 2 corners. Of course, the other side kind of goes out into the water. Most enemies do not like to get wet, so that's pretty safe. Built some huts back here and put beds in them for people to stay. And this is designed so that you can go up here, see everything, and shoot everything. And things that approach have to go basically through this small maze thing while being shot at by all these things. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And
Let's trade some things.
Go ahead.
I need to assign this one to be the... I put a low-end guards tower here because the one provided by Horizon doesn't fit that well. It's got legs that go down way, way, way too deep, so I didn't put it in there. So I put the small one. So it doesn't provide all that defense, but it's cool. You know, cool over useful is wins every time. So I'm gonna make this settler. Yeah. Apparently I already assigned that settler to defense.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that I've got all that set up, let's look at the stats real quick. 57 defense, 48 power, 47 water, 17 food. They are set up for quite a long time. So I am not going to worry about them, but the sun got kidnapped, so we got to worry about the sun. So let's go look at the map. Okay, we'll go to the mission, kidnapping. Show on map. So there it is. That's actually not too far away from one of my locations in which the Red Witch will be available. So I've got to go back to the Taffington Boathouse, get on the Red Wave. I think the Red Witch is going to be the fastest way to get there. In order to do that, I'm going to use this. And I'm already back here on the Red Wave. And let's activate. Well, before we do that, well, I need to find out where exactly I need to go. I can't exactly remember where. I do not know which one is going to be closer. I'm actually not very far by foot. I might just run it. Let's look at the Bunker Hill. That's going to be a couple of blocks away, but downtown. Well, the Bunker Hill was actually really, really close. I'm surprised. I've got 87 rounds for my crossbow, which I just loaded, but I'm about to do some other looking at. I turned this to 5.56, so it does more damage. And I made a whole bunch of more 9mm. I did have grenades, but I've already used them. And these are bad guys of some sort. Let's find out. No, those look like a Minuteman. My destination is right over here. Let's hope they're shooting at each other. And then I can get a bolt in edgewise. Okay. There are my companions. I didn't hear them clanking about. I don't see any death and destruction going on, which is a good sign. Oh, jeez. Okay, there were several and I got with a grenade. Quick loot. And that sounded like a... Yep. Yogwai. What are you doing, buddy? Backing up. Good job. Alright, I don't know what it's doing, but it's not moving, so I'm going to shoot it through the fence.
Glad that's over.
With my crossbow. It's a bridge with anything on it? Nope, nothing on the bridge. Nobody on the outside that's alive. And now it's time to go inside. Save the game because, you know, horrible things happen. Let's get some water in this before we do that. Alright, let's go inside and see what kind of damage we can do. Okay. Turn my light on immediately. Keep your eyes open for trap, boys and girls.
This has been HLessJon playing Horizon in Fallout 4. Thank you for joining me. Come back next time and we'll continue our adventures. Until then, I'll see you around.